I'm really good at intimidation if we want to do that way.
We don't need to do anything. Don't be stupid. All we gotta do is rifle through his desk. He can't hear anything. We just slammed the door open. He did nothing.
I still want to know what he knows.
So should I go press my gun against his head and intimidate him?
I've already got it.
All right.
He's gonna just feel a slight pressure.
I pull out his headphones and say,
okay.
"Yell, and we'll kill you."
1 second. So coming across the headphones, you hear the age-old song that Robin and the other one, Des, would recognize as
What is it?
I Knew You Were Trouble by Taylor Swift.
Des throws up in her mouth a little bit.
And I rolled a 27 to intimidation.
What did you say? Sorry?
Call for help and you die. I'm also watching his hands to see if they move towards a button.
He's facing away from
You
his
said
desk, so I'm
a
gonna assume
27?
Yeah.
I just rolled a natural 20.
Hopefully he doesn't have more than a +6.
I hate to say it. But he says, you're gonna have to do a lot better than that.
I'm gonna shoot him in the foot.
You're no longer invisible.
I don't care.
Okay.
And then it goes straight back to his head. And I'm gonna rip the fucking beanie off.
Are you using the silence gun?
That's the intimidation tactic right there.
Are you
Show
using the
not
silence
there.
gun, or did everyone hear a gunshot?
Yeah, because the guards, I think.
No,
would've-
I have a silent gun.
So yeah, no sound was
Oh.
made.
Nice. I was like, yeah.
Even I'm intimidated by that hairdo.
You want to try it again?
What's the damage on your weapon?
D6?
No, what damage does it?
Piercing?
Okay.
I think? Pretty sure. Yeah, it's
Okay.
piercing.
No worries. No,
He's a human balloon. You just popped him. Great.
how could you?
It's like.
The BBG is dead. It wasn't the dragon.
Again, going to have to do a lot better.
Who is this guy?
Do you want everyone in this town to know what you're holding in that facility? I'm sure they'd be delighted to know about that red dragon.
Oh, so you want to incite panic in an entire town? You want to
killing an entire town.
You want to wipe out an entire civilization. That's what you're telling me, right?
It wouldn't be the first
kind
time.
of already doing that.
How? How am I doing? Go ahead and explain it to me.
Do you not see it outside?
Oh, I see it outside. Do you see the people living outside and surviving and not dying?
Your rebreathers aren't gonna last forever.
Oh, they will. And they have.
This is coming from a guy that's listening to Taylor Swift.
Calm down.
If it comes down to it, I am not afraid of killing a civilization.
She is a lyrical genius of her
Era.
century, era, whatever you want to call it.
She
Time.
was trash when she was alive, and she's trash
How
now.
dare you?
Her Eras tour was the
Her Eras tour sold out entire stadiums. People were paying thousands of dollars to go and see her, and you're telling me she's trash? No,
This is beautiful.
you're trash. What do you listen to, ABBA?
What's an ABBA?
Explain to the little one.
Oh, God. Don't get me started.
We didn't come here to discuss your terrible taste in music.
Then what did you come here to discuss? Because so far, all you've done is attempted to shoot me in the foot, which, let's be honest, did work, but a little bit more to it than that. And then you threatened me with basically killing the entire civilization living down here, which, let's be honest, doesn't seem like something you're actually going to do.
Let's start with why.
What do you mean, why?
Why are you holding a dragon?
I am not holding a dragon.
What are
Why
you
is
offering?
it here?
Okay.
Why is it here? Because it chose to be.
What are you offering the dragon to keep it happy?
Whatever we have available at the time.
Which is
Examples?
We have a full farm, livestock, everything here. So we'll throw it a cow once in a while. Occasionally, somebody at the factory gets eaten, but that's only if they step into the room without, bringing what they need to bring. Why do you know about this?
Wasn't
What do
all
you
that
think
hard
went
to
in?
find out about it.
What do you mean went in?
Oh, you really don't know what goes on in your own town, do you?
Are we talking about last night? Because no, it takes more than that just to get to me. I know there was a silent alarm that just went off a little while ago. I assume that was you as well?
Wasn't me.
Great. I do not keep the dragon here. It was not here when we first came here, and then suddenly it shows up. And what do you want me to do? Say, oh no, you can't stay here, dragon? What do you think it would do then?
The same thing
Why
it's
did the
going to do
dragon
anyway?
Up.
It came from just across the way.
What
He
does it want from you?
food, shelter, admiration, worship, whatever you want to call it. I was perfectly content down here not having to deal with a dragon, but for some reason, the last mayor was voted out, and now I'm here and have all this information. Now I have to deal with a dragon.
So, if we could kill that dragon, you'd be happy.
I would be perfectly content with the dragon no longer being a problem of mine, yes. Do I think that
Right.
you all are capable of killing that dragon? Not a chance.
I may be tiny, but
We've
I'm
killed dragons before.
Have you?
Tech-
Who's bought you?
Technically, it's not a lie. They did kill baby dragons.
Oh, baby dragons, okay.
But, dragon
You didn't
dragon.
specify. At most, we've bought you a month. After that, I can't guarantee the well-being of anyone in here, including yourself.
I wasn't asking you to guarantee anything. You just came in here and started threatening.
If we don't
Because
get out of
I-
this town,
Want answers. And you just want to shift blame, even though you're currently the one in office.
Who am I
Sure,
shifting
maybe you
blame
didn't
to?
start it. It's not my fault. The dragon wasn't here when we started. I'm stuck with this. Oh, boo-hoo.
Never said it wasn't. I didn't blame anyone.
You implied it.
Okay.
Why are you pumping the smoke out into the city?
Again, not really my choice. It just sort of happens.
Didn't say it was yours. I'm asking why.
Would you prefer it goes into the above ground?
Above ground's already irradiated.
Okay, so you want it more irradiated.
People have survived up there for pretty much everything. You're not that close to much at the moment. But there are raiders who do love to come in and find things to take.
Why
There are very
don't you
interesting ways of
use
breaking in?
Why don't you use this filter technology that you insist you'll never run out of to actually filter the air instead of just filtering the rich?
Everyone is filtered with these masks. The rich are the ones who buy extra technology to deal with it. It has
You have the
nothing.
technology to deal with it for everybody.
In what way?
If you can filter the air going into houses, you can filter the smoke leaving the facility.
With a massive amount of filtration. You
And
seem
making
to
all of your
not
people healthier
understand
in the
that
meantime.
you seem to not understand that these houses aren't the size of this facility. The houses are all purchased directly through the rich. They choose to do this. We don't do this to their own homes. Everybody chooses to get what they want.
They shouldn't need to make that choice to be able to live without radiation.
We provide every single human and being and creature in this bunker with a filtration device that normally would cost about $1,000. 1,000 credits, whatever you want to call it. And now you're telling me, oh, we also have to filter everybody's homes. We have to filter the facility. We are already providing what we can. The rest of the filtration systems are a lot more money.
You're not providing what you can. You're providing what makes you the most money in the end without killing off everybody here.
And where do you think this money comes from?
You run the industry in this bunker to make stuff. The money doesn't come out of this bunker. It's all sustained in this bunker. If you create the jobs to do it, you control the economy.
The
Where
money
does
all
this money
comes
come from?
old Earth. Everybody is still putting value in a money currency that has not been used. I assume in a very long time on the surface. However, we still use it in this bunker, and I assume the other bunkers that are still running.
This bunker is an enclosed environment. All money in and out comes from this bunker. The fact that it's from the old Earth is irrelevant. The economy here is self-sustained. Meaning, if you wanted to increase the filtration, you have the ability to do so. You just don't want to.
Then why don't you do?
I'm blowing out his kneecap.
Nothing happened.
I'm gonna do it again.
Because it's a silenced gun.
Do I
nothing
notice that like
happens.
nothing happens?
There's no spray of blood or anything. Oh, ow, 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 my leg, ow.
Is he like me?
I'm gonna go higher again.
You mean higher?
Like thigh.
Okay.
Between
Foot,
the
knee,
legs.
thigh.
What?
Thigh.
Thigh meat?
Thigh meat.
So
Like
you're
top of the leg.
you're
just
shooting?
Barrel down. Yes.
Okay. You do it. And
I'm watching for it.
ouch. Ow. Ow, my leg, stop shooting me.
So there's really
Ow.
no injuries showing up.
Are we done here, or do you need
What
more?
are you?
I am the mayor.
What are you?
I'm the mayor of this lovely city.
I'm holding it to his head. Not what I'm asking. What are you?
I am the mayor of this city.
Elaine, do you want me to cut the pants off so you can see what's under there?
I'm pulling the trigger.
Do you just roll to see?
I rolled to the side.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Anything above a 10, I was pulling the trigger.
Nothing.
Wait, have we not discovered that yet?
Give me a second here. That is a 27 performance. You pull the trigger, and immediately he's like, "Oh,
Your mic went out.
my bad."
Is Mike? It didn't go out.
Can't hear, right?
Nope.
I heard it all. Cat?
Yeah. I heard it.
Can you hear anybody, Garandez?
I
Scar?
think their speakers went out.
Didn't do anything. Just saw a thing come up on here. Something.
So to beat performance, it's insight.
Yeah, kind of. Wisdom, whatever.
Yeah, I can't beat 27 anyway, so. So he's playing dead.
Yes.
I'm gonna take his iPod.
Okay.
Yeah. Put him in the corner.
You do?
No, I'm saying someone put him in the corner.
Is he on a rolly chair?
Yes.
I push his rolly chair into the corner.
You should leave and come back.
Someone keep an eye on the door. I'm going through the desk. Can someone figure out what the hell he is? Please.
Can
I'm
I
gonna be
roll something to
smartass
see if
about
he's
it.
odd race or anything abnormal?
Roll a medicine check.
It's like the USB port.
Natural 20, 25.
So you go and start investigating his body, and you still feel a pulse.
He's not dead.
I shot him in the head. How is he not dead?
He faked it.
No,
Does anyone
really,
have a
I'm dead.
bat
I'm dead.
a hammer?
I'm very dead.
What
We're
are
not
you?
gonna get in. You're not. Wait. Does he look like a weird race or anything, or does he look like human?
He looks human.
You're
And
you're
I
not
don't want to
human.
hear you're the mayor.
There. Can you hear?
Can you hear us now?
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Where
If it-
did you cut out?
Right when you said, "Oh, we got echo now." It's like I switched some stuff.
Elaine had just decided to shoot.
Yes.
So he played dead, and I just realized he's not dead.
They shot him in the head. He rolled a 27 performance to pretend like he was dead. And then they were putting him in a corner, and then Robin decided to investigate the body and felt a pulse while he was doing so. So yes.
Hey, well, is he like me?
He has a pulse, so no.
Oh no, I don't have a pulse. Never mind.
You're clearly not
I'm
a human.
continuing to
What are
go
you?
through the desk.
The
And
drawer,
don't say the mayor.
the drawers are locked.
He's on him.
I'm still alive. Don't try and take my keys from me.
Keys.
What are you going to do to me? What do you think you're accomplishing here? You can try to intimidate me all you want, but it doesn't really seem like you can actually do anything to me.
This is just a gun. I have a lot of different ways that I can do things to you.
Okay, like what?
Have you ever... I don't know. Been stabbed and cauterized at the same time? Poisoned? Drowned? Bashed over the head? Every bone broken? What do you want?
Few of those, sure.
What are you?
You're going to hate me. But I'm the mayor.
Am I?
We're not gonna get anywhere with him.
Gar and Dez left? Can you guys hear us still or no?
Yep.
Still here, yeah.
Okay, you
I
just
just
left
left
left on Skype.
Oh.
That's
Trying
fine.
to get back.
I talked to the mayor. If we don't get out of this town, things are gonna start going very bad with your pet dragon.
It's not my pet.
You
And
need
what,
to let us
what
out.
exactly did you do?
You have
Because
a month before
everything
That's-
has been
disappears out
going
of here.
fine.
That's for us to know and you to potentially find out. All you need to
All
know,
you need to know is you have a month.
all you need to know is we need to get out of this town safely.
You need to leave. So, just to
I'm
be
gonna
clear,
leave either way.
what did you guys actually do that's going to cause you to not? Because as far as I know, all you have to do is check out and you can leave.
Your security is hunting
That was
us.
before there were armed guards looking for us.
Not my security. Dyson security. You're correct, but that's not mine.
You're the mayor. You have power.
I'm not in charge of the Dyson facility.
Who is?
The CEO of Dyson. Anyway,
You
that
don't
being,
need to know what we did. You just need to know we have
well,
to get out
based
of
on the
town.
fact that you know about the dragon, I kind of already know what you did.
And which is?
Well, they don't let just anyone into the Dyson facility, so you would have broken.
No, the door was just open.
No, it wasn't. So
Door was
no.
open when I got there.
Nothing was broken.
the door was not open. It's, again, I don't really care. It's not my facility. But don't try and make it seem like you're innocent in all of this.
No one said I was.
Good.
We're clearly
Now-
not innocent. All I'm saying is we need to get out of this town before things will turn very
I
bad.
don't even
for
care
you.
about that. We're getting out of here regardless.
Are you
Okay?
asking for a pardon? Like, what are you wanting from me?
He's trying to negotiate and play nice. And I don't know what else.
Oh,
he's
so
doing.
you're the bad cop. Got it. So what are
No,
you
I'm
looking
just
for from
annoyed.
me? Because you
I don't
weren't
know,
able to
maybe
kill
an
me?
actual fucking answer.
Okay.
It's a little annoying that you're still talking and, I don't know, still breathing. So,
Yes. Because it's so often that you just go into places, try and murder people, I assume.
You'd be surprised.
unfortunately.
Yes, so that doesn't seem like a good way of doing business. Now, the one who is trying to negotiate, are you looking for a pardon to get out of here? Is that what you want from me? Because apparently I only have a month before the dragon does what?
You'll find out in a month.
Okay, this is very helpful.
You can ask the dragon.
I'm about as helpful as you've been, so
I
we're even.
Sure. Again, what do you want from me to get you out of here? Are you just saying you need to leave? What do you need?
Well, you're clearly not going to give any real answers.
I'm asking you a question if you need a pardon to get out of here. If you're just going to be a bunch of dicks, then you can just leave. I'm asking you straight up, do you need a pardon to get out of this town?
Do you want one?
We need a way to get out of this town and a way to get back in the future.
So you would need a pardon.
So,
Yes, we'll take
out
a
of
pardon.
character.
I think
I have
he's
nothing in my
asking, do we
notes
need a
that says
way
we
to get
gave
out of
away that
here?
key card.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that we did not hand it to the secretary.
It's fine.
I'm more.
So we have an physical way in and out again.
Yeah, I'm more thinking I don't want to have to deal with all the security if we get what we need and come in to talk with the dragon.
Also,
That's
out of
fine.
character because, or yes, out of character because I don't know what happened last time. But what are
Yeah,
you?
we have no-
Elaine,
We have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know what Elaine's trying to do at this point.
Yeah,
I don't know either.
I am just,
She's
this
just
point,
she's just
I'm
annoyed that
annoyed.
she couldn't kill
and I
him.
want to know
Yeah.
why he's not dead.
Okay, because yeah, we have no idea what's going on in this building
Yeah.
here.
So this point, I am going for the pardon.
Okay, so you would like the pardon.
Yes.
Okay, that's all you had to say.
And I want to know what you are and not the mayor.
Well, great.
He's not going to
Just-
tell
I
us.
put a bullet in your head.
Did you though? Okay. So, he walks over to his like paper stack or whatever, and takes out a pen written on official mayoral letterhead with his signature on it, saying, "And do you have your guest badges, or am I going to have to try and pry this information out of you?"
Mine's right here.
I give my guest badge.
All right. He takes your name, takes your name, takes your name, takes your name, and he writes, "These people have a mayoral pardon. Please forgive them for their intrusion. They will not let it happen again. They are free and clear of any sort of repercussions," and blah, 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 blah. And so he hands that to you and says, "All right, now I don't know what a month is. I don't know what you're needing, but this is going to get you past the guards. So enjoy." And just a word of recommendation, the next time you go and meet anyone, it's probably best to not just start shooting them in the body. I mean, sure, if they're being aggressive towards you, and sure, if they're being, like, threatening and trying to kill you, that makes sense. I've been nothing but cordial. And if this is how you...
First shot was based off your music choices. The second one was for being an ass.
What about
The third was because that didn't do anything. And the fourth was to see if you'd actually die.
Perfect.
Testing a theory.
Excellent. Now, we all good?
Yes, apparently we'll be back in a month.
Hopefully less than a month. I wouldn't want to stretch it that thin.
We'll see.
Okay.
You can't hear?
Are we all good? Or you lose your sound again?
No, we're good.
No, good.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you guys take your paper and head down the stairs. And as soon as you
Can
come
I do
down...
something really stupid for a second?
You sure can.
Uh-oh.
Since we already have the paper in hand, as we walk away, and I go, and this one's for fun, and I'm gonna aim it right at his head.
Okay. Nothing happened.
That's
I
fine.
want to Eldritch Blast him and use magic, but I'm trying to be not
She has a
violent
silencer.
person.
She has a silencer.
It's not a silencer, it's
magically
a...
silent
It's
gun.
a-
silent
It
gun.
makes-
The
Sorry.
gun isn't magic, it's the addition onto it that's magic.
Whatever, it's magic. Magic adjacent.
So the only magic property of the weapon is the fact that it doesn't make noise, and that's just a field surrounding the weapon.
Yep.
So you
Same
go...
thing.
Sure. You go out of the office, and as soon as you get out of the office, the 4 armed guards are there with the receptionist, and they all start charging towards you as soon as they see you. What do you do?
Pull out our
Oh, look.
papers.
Party!
Pull out our letters.
But we have something for you.
I'm just gonna stand at the end of the stairs with it held open.
They storm up the stairs and look at it, and they're like, all right, have a good day. And they go down the stairs.
Not
I'm
a word
assuming-
needed.
Do we just leave?
If that's what you want to do, go for it.
Yes.
Well, I'm asking my group, not you.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we're leaving. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever that guy's on, I want some.
Mm,
I think
I'm
he
gonna
just.
like lean into the secretary and be like, I'm sorry, but quick question. What is the mayor? Like, I know he's not human. He looks human, but he's not human.
What do you mean?
I shot him in the head and he didn't die.
Well, that's just a little far-fetched now, isn't it?
Twice.
Again, there was no gunshots, so I don't 100% believe.
I'm special.
I don't think they
I'll
know
shoot
So-
the ground by her foot.
So is the mayor.
I won't shoot her. I'm gonna shoot the ground by her foot.
Oh, well, that's an interesting weapon.
I hope your son does
you have any
great
idea what
in
he
Romeo
is?
and Juliet.
That
I'll be watching.
That's very creepy.
No. Fine. Good day. Go. I'm gonna look at like one of the guards as I walk by and I'm like, do you know what he is?
What are you
'Cause he's...
What are you talking about?
The mayor's not human.
Just move on, Elaine.
He won't die.
There's some battles we can't win.
It bugs me. And I'm gonna keep walking.
You all are the worst.
I'm just trying to make them uncomfortable now.
Anyway. So,
Yes, you're totally the mother of the group.
No, it's literally gonna be like, he won't die. And I like grab the hand and just like keep walking.
I roll my eyes and keep walking.
So you guys head back to you head back towards
No, look, they were on hold.
Oh,
what?
Nothing.
Okay.
Sorry.
You head back towards the elevator. You see your friend walking around, still looking dejected, sweeping the streets.
Grady! I'll bring you back something nice from up top. And I'll wink.
Thanks, I guess. And he keeps on sweeping the street. And you guys hop onto the elevator, swipe your card, and then you start heading back up to the surface. A little screen pops up in the elevator, and it's like a very older video, not old, but it pops up saying, "We all hope you enjoyed your stay here at Little Dyson, and we hope you all come back soon. Have a great day."
Y'all come back soon now, you hear?
Exactly. All right.
Oh.
As you go back up to the surface, you see your truck. And what are you guys doing?
Going to Angels.
Yeah, I gotta find angels.
All right. Let's do a quick roll.
Oh,
That's
come
a-
on, be me.
That's a 3. So Gar, you get to roll
Aw.
a D100.
I would have had a 75.
I
Did
got
you
a
roll
20.
last time.
See, I'm not a bad option. These are my good dice. I don't get the dice that roll. I don't use the dice that roll ones anymore.
here we go.
72.
37.
Close.
Oh, close.
Yeah,
Close.
one number.
Man.
37.
Oh no.
Game
No,
over.
it-
Oh,
it-
game
it's-
is over now.
It's just funny. It's not anything. The funny thing is, this is
3 short swords.
This is the roll after the roll that got Little Dyson. So Little Dyson was 36, 37 is this.
Oh, fun. Well, at least we're going in order.
Big Dyson.
It's Big Dyson.
We-
It's Little Shark. Do 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 do.
Stop. Okay.
It's you just mentioning it got it stuck in my head.
You're welcome.
Except the song is Baby Shark.
Shark.
Yeah,
do.
but that's copyright, so Little Shark.
Shark. Do, 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 do.
Pretty sure it's just the tune that's copyright.
I don't think
I
they
don't
can
know.
copyright a tune.
Seems like something that they would. Okay. So, you guys hop into the truck and start heading towards the forest that Kenny lived in for a year. You excited for this, there, Robin?
Nope, I am not excited to meet her. Robin
That's
is.
stuck in my head right
Nathan isn't.
Okay. So, as you're heading along the road, quite quickly after leaving Little Dyson, actually, you see a guy walking along, and he has a donkey with 2 heads and an extra leg coming out of its stomach. Or is it a leg? And they have large packs on the back of this donkey. And as you're driving by, he's waving at you and like trying to get you to come and see him and waving and like got a big smile on his face and he's pointing at the pack and he's waving you over and he waves again.
I think he has something to sell.
I guess we'll slow down and roll the window down.
One of them traveling merchants. They got cool stuff.
Plus 3 short swords.
I think he's lying.
I wonder if slashing damage.
We
will
will
run out
never
of
get a
damage.
+3 short sword.
Okay, so you're
I will
stopping.
say we don't have a lot of money right now, but we can look.
You're stopping to
How
look.
much money do we have?
In the party funds, 25 tokens.
Ooh.
Oh, we're good.
How much money does Gar have? Is the question.
Check in 1 second.
I don't know how much I have.
More than the
It's
party does.
2,000.
No, don't think I have that much. I gave a bunch to Elaine.
We spent it all.
On
On
Elaine's
cool
gun.
shit.
Yeah, it
And
was
a
good.
baton that makes you nauseous. Ooh, I should have tried that on him. Damn it.
Well, when Veda is in plot coma, I carry the 6-stick. We share it.
You should have. I should have smacked him with the stick.
I never thought of it. You should have just asked.
I just thought of it now, and can't go
Oh.
back and do it again. I also thought maybe like, if
Well,
I
you did
slit
a
his
lot.
throat, will he
I-
bleed? You know, I thought of a lot of different questions.
I think he just needed to be attacked with magic.
Sorry, what did you say, Gar?
Hmm.
I only have 60 left.
Well, that's more than the party has.
So we have
Oh.
like a total of 85.
Anyway, so he calls you over and is like, "Hey, hi, how's it going? It's a great day for you to stop by. I have some great items on sale for you.
What do you have for sale?
I have shiny sticks and little cube, or shiny circles and little cubes, or little
Can I
rectangles.
see them?
Shiny circles and little rectangles."
Can you show me examples of such?
He pulls out this little square and he opens it up, and looking at you in the face is a CD, and it says, "Now this is music" on the front of it. And he closes the case back up and he's like, "This can be yours for 1 token."
What are the squares?
And he pulls it out and it's a cassette player, like cassette tape. And he's like, "See these two here? They go great together."
Do
ju-
you know what they are?
Yeah, they're shiny circles and little rectangles. And this one has little tape that comes out of it, and he spins it, and it's like the tape just starts dropping out of the bottom. He's like, "Look at this black stuff coming out of the bottom." It's just hours of fun. You just spin it back up, and spin it out again, and spin it back up, and spin it out again. And this one,
You
in its
know-
little case, you just spin it in circles, and it just spins and spins. Little circles and tiny rectangles are all the rage nowadays.
Do you have anything more special than those?
More special than these? Not a chance. But
Is that your
tell you
only
what.
tiny circle?
Oh no, I have plenty. Tell you what, today for you only, buy 1 tiny circle, get a little rectangle for free. It's a great deal. They're selling for two tokens down the road.
I would love a tiny circle. I feel
So-
like they'd be jealous if I only got myself a tiny circle.
What do
Oh,
they
so
know
why
they
don't you
are?
get all of the tiny circles?
How much would all of the tiny circles be?
Sorry, a tiny circle for all of y'all.
Wait,
So
does
there's
Elaine know what they are? Quick
not.
question.
I don't think Elaine would
I'm
know.
just bullshitting with him. No.
They
I
would.
can read that it says music on the one he showed us.
For 4 of them, I would only charge you 3 tokens. Give you a great deal.
Do we know somebody that's collecting this stuff? Like,
No,
I
but
doubt it.
I would assume that like Robin and Dez would put 2 and 2 together, that there is probably still a CD player like slot in the truck.
Oh, yeah. Can I see what
I can't
options
put
you
them
have
together.
for
Yeah, like
these shiny
we all
circles?
know what they are.
Uh,
Just-
Sure. So he opens up the
You have
bag.
different designs, like on
I
the
I
circles.
sure do. This one has blue and like a little circle ball on it with like a bunch of lines through it, and then this one has some like lady on the front of it. This one here, this one has like roses. And this one here has a cross. I'm not sure what that is. Then this one over here.
Is there one with like a triangle and a rainbow?
Sure. I'll give that one to you.
Do you know what I'm
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah.
referencing? Okay,
I was like,
I need to
what?
make sure.
Okay.
I need
So
to make
I'll
sure.
I'll look at them and I'll pick out 4. One being the triangle with rainbow, and be like, we'll take these.
Question for the player of Robin. Do you know what the triangle with the rainbow is?
I think so. Let me Google before I
Don't
say
Google
anything.
it.
Don't Google it. You can't say you know it and then say, oh, Google it.
I probably don't.
You can't even picture it. It's a black background.
I can
There's
picture
a
it.
triangle with a rainbow going
Okay.
on one side and a
I
white
can
line coming out
picture
the
it,
other.
but I don't know what it actually is.
Yeah, it's
No.
it's Pink Floyd.
And like I've seen it, but I don't.
Yeah,
I-
Pink,
Yeah,
Flo-
it's a Pink Floyd
Pink,
album.
Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, he's saying it was a prism that it was going through.
So yeah, there's a bunch of albums in there that, yeah, like I said, he just considers them different designs and fun to play with. Cause this guy doesn't have the thing to play them.
Yeah.
He's just
So I'll
selling the
pick 4.
optics.
And wait for us to pull away.
Okay.
I'll give him the
Play
3.
it super loud right there.
So yeah, after he gives us to us, and I'll be like, I'm sorry, what's your name?
My name is Lee.
Lee? Elaine? I'm about to blow your minds. And I put in the Pink Floyd album into the disc drive. Yep.
Did you
Okay.
also look at like the condition of the back of them?
Yeah, I would make sure they're playable before I would buy them.
Yes, they are.
They still had the cellophane on them.
Not quite.
So yeah, I just cranked the music.
All right. So you pop the thing in. Starts playing. First song is "Speak to Me" / "Breathe." Let's be honest, I don't actually know that song. I just know the album.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you guys take off from Lee with his shiny circles and little rectangles and head over to the forest. Now, when you get out and start going through the forest, is there anything you all want to do?
We want to call out.
I
think.
don't know about this,
Once
so I'm
we
not gonna
start
do anything.
to get like a little further in, I'm gonna
Sorry,
go.
that should have been
You know, I'm gonna
Oh,
yell
shit.
out, "Angel,
wouldn't
it's
have known that.
Elaine!"
I feel like I would be the one shot.
And friends.
Maybe a good practical joke to let Robin go first and not say anything.
Be super funny.
Since it was Kenny that always got shot.
I am terrified about this.
Okay. So, music change has nothing to do with what's going on. It's just a music.
I don't hear music.
Is anybody in the watch together, or is it just,
I am, but
it's
I
just
had
me
to
and
turn
you?
it up a bit.
It's just me. Oh, and somebody else just joined. I wonder who that was. I can see
sure it
your
was
eye. I can
Bess
see
and
it on your
Gar.
glasses, Elaine.
Is it,
I don't know what you're talking about.
You just put in Juice Newton.
Give me
You
one second.
call me Angel in the morning, Angel.
Okay, copyright. Can't do that.
Yeah, no singing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you could call
You're
it
doing
that,
fine.
so you're fine.
Yeah, that's true. So you guys get to the section, and Elaine calls out and says, "It's Elaine, friends." Angel comes down from her stoop, does like a little flip off the branch, and like lands in front of you guys. Robin, I assume you're not leading the pack because you don't know
No.
anything.
I'd be like middle somewhere.
She's like, oh, hey, where's Kenny?
As soon as I see her, I'm assuming I'd recognize her.
Yes. And then,
He's in a mess.
So when I recognize her, I kind of stop and let the rest of the group.
that's a natural 20 perception check. And she immediately notices Robin. And or did you hear me say that?
Is everything okay?
Sorry, did you hear me say that, Robin? Like you were talking to somebody?
Yeah, that she immediately notices me.
Yeah, she immediately notices Robin and pulls out her rifle and aims it at.
It's you.
You got a lot of nerve coming around here.
I'm gonna stand between Angel and Robin, facing Angel.
I mean, it's lovely that you're trying to protect this man, but I have no issue shooting you, dear.
I'm fine being
they
shot.
know each other?
Just
But right now I have a few bigger problems on my hand
Elaine.
than...
Elaine. I've made mistakes
What are you
in
doing
the past that I can't take back, but I'm trying to do what I can.
What are you doing here, and what are you doing with these people?
I've been working with them.
Oh yeah? And how's that going? Because the last time I worked with you, didn't go all so well now, did it?
Like I said, there are some mistakes that I'll never be able to make up for. I have to live with the weight of that decision every day.
Does a 27 hit your armor class?
What do you think?
Yes. Because Elaine is blocking you, you do get a +5 to your armor class.
Again, what do you think?
All right. She shoots you in the shoulder. And that is 18 points of piercing damage.
Angel, I
whoa,
understand
whoa.
this is important to you.
Well, obviously something's happened.
I mean, it should be important to all of you.
I understand what he's done.
Do you?
What did he do?
He voted to turn the world into this. Sorry, Robin.
I was on the committee when we were trying to decide how to deal with the dragons, and I was on the side that voted for the nukes.
And how well did that turn out?
Not well, considering I just got bit by a massive one.
Every day, I am realizing how bad of a mistake it is. I've regretted it since those bombs dropped.
Yet somehow you're still here, and most of the world isn't. So can you explain that to me? Why is it that you were okay with dropping the bombs, yet you're still around?
The universe
Living in his own
making me
personal hell?
the universe making me suffer through the world that I helped create.
Were you hiding? You little coward.
You know, when the bombs first dropped, we were all in a bunker, but that bunker did not last long.
I was not. But I guess some people had the privilege. I was out among the people trying to get them prepared, only to watch most of them die. So I'll ask again, what are you all doing working with this gentleman?
Consider it mutual interests.
So your mutual interest is
Granted,
ending the world.
his interests are not the same as they were then, Angel.
Yes, I helped make the decision to drop the bombs. I am now doing everything I can to make up with it. It's not much. Not anymore. And it will never amount to the damage I caused. But I'm trying to do what I can.
Which is?
Well, he saved our ass a
Helping
couple
those
of
who
times
can't
already.
help themselves. Stopping other people from making the same mistakes that I did.
Helping us figure out a way to kill an asshole and save Kenny's life in the process.
What's Kenny got himself into now?
He's possessed by the clone of an elf from Chorus.
Sounds about
Who
right.
is killing the children in my family. So that Elson can't get to them.
Yet, this gentleman here who killed, let's say, 50 million plus children, you're cool spending time with him?
He has already suffered. Just like everybody else.
I don't know how many children are on Earth, to be honest. I don't know if that's an accurate number.
The weight
He-
of every life I have taken will forever be on my shoulders.
He can't
So you
atone for everything he's done.
still killing?
I only kill those who deserve it.
So
It's
who
more
in
of a
your
defense thing.
mind deserves it?
People who are exploiting and killing the innocents. The people who have made it their mission to recreate decisions similar to those that I've made in the past.
You're not going to bring up what happened in Pyremeyer, I take it?
Obviously not. Let me know if I need to roll deception or anything avoiding that topic.
Angel,
She would have no
look.
idea.
None of us can ever make up for the bullshit that we've already done. One, we can accept it. He's kind of dumb enough to already have done that. Two, I assume he's attempting to learn from it, because it doesn't look like he's doing the exact same thing. Granted, I didn't know him then. So far, he's been nothing but supportive and helpful. And saved a few lives. Granted, if it wasn't for him, I would have not been having this conversation with you right now. I'd be being digested. So there's that. I get it. He's an ass. I get it. What he did is fucked up. This is the world we're in. We can't unblow up the world. Unfortunately. But he's attempting to make the rest of his miserable life at least a little bit better. Give him a little bit of credit.
What I will do is I will let you all walk away from any more harm done. And unless you come back here
Robin, go
without
back to
him,
the truck.
and are not working with him anymore, then
Did the GM freeze for everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because before I go back to the truck, I'm gonna wait if she's sending us all back.
can you hear me or
you're
no?
back.
Okay.
You're back.
Now I
Like
can.
it
Froze
didn't look
completely.
like it froze on mine. Where'd you hear up to?
You were sending us
I
away
can
without
let
more
you
harm.
guys leave without more harm to him, and I told him go back to the truck.
Yeah, so I said I can let you guys leave without more harm to him. And unless you come back here without working with him anymore, then our relationship at this point is over. Understood?
Sure.
I'm not going to be an antagonizing force against you, but don't expect me to be helping you if you're still working with him.
That's fair. We can stop working with him in about a month. Because either we stop a massive red dragon from climbing out of the ground by then,
How massive are we
or
talking?
we've already bigger
It
than any
would-
dragon I've seen put together.
It's
You,
an
big
ancient.
blue one, big black one, two jaws, all kinds of fucked up.
It's an ancient dragon. I have never seen one bigger.
I'm gonna just like lift my shirt a little bit so she can see like the bite mark.
This
part of it.
dragon wants the dragon sphere. And if he doesn't get it, it will start killing.
I mean, if he does get it, it won't be much better.
What is
What
the
is the
dragon
dragon
sphere?
zone? It's dragon sphere.
Dragon zone. Stone.
Dragon
is this,
Tales,
Dragon
Dragon
Tales?
Tales. To say it's a means of control.
To control
Are you talking?
dragons.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that.
In a sense, yeah. It's possibly real. I don't know for sure. It was talked about. But no guarantees that it's actually a thing.
Well,
Does it need to be used by a dragon?
No, it can be used by anyone. But there are requirements.
Such as?
Such as someone like you could use it. Someone like her, probably not.
So a magic user.
No.
Need
Has to do with blood.
So somebody from chorus has to be a chorus person.
I think it needs to be someone that has caused a lot of death.
Well, the little one is more right than you are.
No.
It's a
Okay.
mixture of both, though.
So
So-
would definitely be able to use it.
most likely.
Who?
Elson.
Elson Adcaeus.
Sorry.
My father-in-law.
I just didn't hear you. It wasn't her asking.
So we either find the sphere and give it to a dragon who will use it to cause a rampage, or we don't and he causes a rampage.
You find the
Or-
sphere, give it to this dragon, and he's likely to bring all the other dragons in. And basically be the king of all of them and destroy the world once again.
What if we
Is
gave
it something we could use just against him? Or will it affect every single one.
It would affect everyone.
What if we gave
Well,
the
that's not an
sphere
option.
to you?
I'm not responsible for it. I'm of the more lawful type. Not
So it
really
wouldn't-
something that I can use.
Okay.
What if it's not to use?
To keep? What's your plan?
To protect?
You are smarter than any of us combined, Angel. You can survive better than anyone I've ever known.
Well, there's a reason for that.
You taught Kenny, of all people, how to manage to survive. What he's done with that, not super proud of, but that's his fault.
Or maybe
I don't know.
with just
if
your help,
I-
we know we could destroy it or whatever.
It is
Even if it can't
very
be destroyed.
difficult to destroy magic.
Even if it can't, Gar. I don't know anyone else who I would trust more or who would be more capable to hide or protect or do whatever you want with the damn thing. There are too
If-
many people out there that it could fall into the wrong hands if we keep it safe. And there's not anybody else I would trust to hand it over to.
You have a fair point.
If you help us find this sphere and help us with this dragon,
Finding the sphere is a little complicated.
I will submit
With or without
myself.
Angel's help.
I'll submit myself to your judgment or whoever's you see fit.
What do you think I want from you? I don't
know.
need anything from you. I don't want anything from you. I just want you far away from me. Because I've already dealt enough with you to know that once you have your mind set on something, there's no changing.
People change.
According to who? I spent all of my time trying to convince you and every other member of that council that this was a terrible idea. I explained explicitly that this probably wouldn't do anything to the dragons, and you all had your heads so far buried into your own butts that you were like, no, this is definitely going to kill the dragons. And then you threw the nukes and killed the entire planet. Men, women, children. All dead. Because of you. So don't tell me that people can change. Because if people could change, then this wouldn't have happened. If people could change, then maybe somebody would have thought, oh hey, this is a bad idea before they did it. People can change,
Sometimes.
sure, after a disaster has happened, after something horrible has gone wrong. But by that time, it's already too late. Great,
Well,
you're a changed person now.
Angel, you just said it yourself. After the terrible thing, people change. Well, the terrible thing's already happened, and now he's changed. So, by your own mouth, you're pronouncing him able to change, and he has changed. With us, we see
What
that
she's
difference.
saying is him changing after the fact doesn't
Yeah,
make
well,
any
that's-
difference.
We can't go backwards. Hindsight's 20/20 vision. We all know that.
We
You can't go
understand that,
backwards.
Gar.
All you can do is go forwards, and it's not his fault that he's an elf and he lives 4, 5, 6,000 years, whatever it is.
Scars don't heal just because you move forward. Gar.
You're not wrong. He may have changed. I don't care, is what I'm saying. He didn't change when he needed to change.
Yeah, but he was also only one person on that council, so whether he said it or not doesn't necessarily mean that it would have switched anything.
Not only was he one person on the council, he was one of the main people arguing for this. He managed to convince some other people with his lovely silver tongue ability that this was the best way to go about things. I'm sure you've seen him be able to convince or lie to people or do different things like that. That's been going on a real long time. It's not just now. Back in the day, he was able to convince anybody he wanted to. And guess who thought it was a brilliant idea? That guy. And he told all of these people that this was the only way to do things. Meanwhile, I'm fighting for my life trying to describe that this isn't going to work, but nothing I say could matter because Mr. Man over here decided, no, this is what we're doing. Anybody I had possibly convinced saying, I know dragons well, this isn't going to work, he switched to the other side.
And I get that, I understand, but we can't do anything about that. But now we have this giant mother of a red dragon and a huge problem, and we need your help.
And what happens if you don't get him the sphere? What's he gonna do?
Probably start by eating us, and then after that I have absolutely no idea.
So the only way he's able to get the sphere is through you guys, is what I'm hearing. He's not willing to go and get it himself.
The bunker is feeding him. He's comfortable being worshipped. For now.
So again, what I'm hearing is,
So if we don't get it from him, big deal. We don't go back. Then he's fine. He's there.
If we
He's not
don't get it
staying
for
there
him,
against his will, Gar.
No, I get that. He's not staying there against his will. But
If
he
he
also
really
doesn't have
wants
a way
this
to
thing-
destroy the whole thing.
Not true.
if we don't
He's
get it
choosing
for
not to.
him, he will find someone else who will.
Or he'll tear his way through until he can figure that out.
okay, so he finds somebody else, and you think they're going to be more capable than you are?
They might be.
Why don't you find out a way to kill this dragon instead of giving him the ability to take over the world?
Okay, well, that's what we're here for. You tell us how to do it, and we'll do it.
The same way you would kill anything. A lot of hard work and perseverance, but you can still do it.
Does anything work better than others on this thing? Usually.
I mean, don't use fire.
Yeah, the plastic that's melted to my body is a pretty good indicator. Got it, no fire. Can't blow him up. I'm also pretty sure he's giving off a ridiculous amount of radiation. So that'll be fun. Because I don't think it was that room, Robin. I think it was him.
They had uranium. They might have been feeding it to him.
I don't know.
Does that sound like something that dragons would want to eat to you, Angel?
I mean, if he is a radiated dragon, then maybe he wants to keep it going. You said he's massive. Could be because of that. Maybe he likes the feeling of being large and in charge.
Yeah, I get that feeling.
There's nothing that makes the fight with a dragon easier, but if it is a red dragon, as you are stating, don't use fire. That's all there is to it. They're not immune to your blows. They're not resistant. Just don't use fire.
Robin, you're not gonna like the thing that comes out of my mouth next.
What?
We're probably gonna have to sacrifice that bunker to even have a slight chance of killing this thing.
Once again, back to killing entire civilizations.
We need to find a way to get it out without them all dying.
If he's that massive, he's living in a room off of a fusion reactor. If he digs out in any direction, that thing's probably gonna blow. And that room, that's too tight of a space for us to even have a chance against this thing. It was right in front of my face, and I didn't even know it. Until
there
it was
has
too
to
late.
be another way.
I get that, but this is the one that's currently in our face. And I don't like it any more than you do.
Get all the people out first.
They won't.
What are we
leave.
gonna tell them? Their mayor was right. What are we gonna do? Inside a panic? It's not gonna get anybody out of there.
I won't let us sacrifice more people in an attempt to kill the dragon.
If we don't kill the dragon, he will murder all of them anyway. So it's either we figure out a way to not incite a total panic and get them out, or we're gonna have major losses on our hands.
And once again, history repeats itself. And I think that's where we're going to call tonight's game.
So I just want to put this out there. I really want to get the Dragon Spear and use it to control dragons and smite out our enemies.
Anyway, hope everybody had a great night and hope people enjoyed the stream. I'm thinking if this is the way that things are going to be, if it's going to be late, I think Gadget has an issue with Saturdays, but I think Saturday might be our best. I don't know. We'll probably figure things out as we go. But anyway, we will see you all next week.
Bye!
Bye.